Chat, we're gonna play What's That Anime? I've got a randomizer that's gonna generate random anime characters. If I know the character and what anime they're from, I'm gonna skip it because I know that this one is Attack on Titan. It's Eren Yeager. So I know this one's Attack on Titan. So we're gonna skip this one. But so What's That Anime is a fun little game that I've come up with where people can either submit random anime characters by putting an image into the Discord under the What's That Anime channel, or I'm gonna use this generator. And I get to guess what anime they're from, like what their deal is, and whether or not they lived or died.
Amazing. Incredible.
Because it's going to give me their name, so I don't get to guess what their name is. But we're going to play What's That Anime. If you know the answer, try not to put the answer in the chat before your dear host, Avid, gets a chance to try and guess. All right, let's go. Let's do another one. All right, so this is somebody named Kurapika. Kurapika? Not really sure how to pronounce it. Blonde hair, wearing some sort of like blue tabard kind of a thing. I'm gonna guess that this is an anime where a bunch of people come together and it's like a fighting school, but it's got like fantasy elements to it. So I'm a knight and stuff like that. They get to compete. And this character in particular, this vibe of this character, this is giving me very much, God, he's got the big eyes means that he's probably not a dick. Because if they were assholes, they had those narrow, pointy eyes. This is a character that tries his best and isn't very good at it. I don't think he dies, though. I think this one lives. And the name of this anime is like A Knight's Tale.
A Knight's Tale.
That's what I'm getting from this image.
I love it. Incredible.
Chat, who's this character from? Tell me about the anime. Yes, I would like the correct answer. How far off was I?
A bit.
A bit?
A little bit.
Oh, it's Hunter x Hunter? Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah, Hunter
His whole clan is dead. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. He just looks so happy, though. His whole clan can't be dead. He just looks so happy. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, next one. Oh, I mean, this is a Naruto character. I know what anime this is from.
How did you know?
Are you watching the stream?
I am watching the stream.
Yeah, so this is definitely a Naruto character because of the headband. I don't know anything about this character, though. This is a bad guy who will come up in at least 3 or 4 episodes to fight against your main characters, and he probably died in some sort of explosion. How far off am I?
So that's Jiraiya.
Uh-huh.
He's a real cool guy, kind of.
Is he?
He is a pervert. He is a pervert. He is a good guy, though. He is a mentor figure.
Oh, got it.
I don't want to spoil a whole bunch of stuff.
No, it's
you're
okay.
Gonna watch Naruto at some point or another.
Naruto.
No, he is a nice man.
He's a nice
swear.
man. This art does not make him look like a nice man. This art makes him look like he's an asshole.
I mean, he's a little sarcastic.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna get all of these way wrong. I know this one. This one is Fullmetal Alchemist. This is Alphonse Elric.
Yep.
This is the little brother.
That's the good boy.
Yeah. Oh, that is Alucard. I know who this is. This is Yep. We don't. This is everybody's favorite twink vampire man. Spike Spiegel. That one's obvious. That's Cowboy Bebop. I know some anime. Rin Okumura. Bad at pronouncing things too. Reading is not my strong suit. I mean, it is, but okay. I'm seeing school uniform. I'm seeing a weapon on the back, or maybe a big sword scabbard kind of a thing going on back there. So we've got this little. I don't know if I can zoom in. I'm gonna try to zoom in on this so you guys can see what I'm seeing. How do I can't. Oh, there we go. Okay, so you see this little bit right here on his collar. There's like a sword, right? And he's got the big scabbard in here. So I'm thinking this is this Hunter x Hunter 2?
No.
As I say, don't. Okay, so.
Okay, well.
No, it's okay. I did ask, so it's fair that you answered. The vibe that I'm getting from this is a boy with a troubled past. Family's probably dead, and he's in school to try to prove himself, but it's a school where there's like demons they have to fight. close am I?
Not terribly far off.
Yeah.
So that's the son of Satan.
Oh, okay. Troubled past.
Yep. He is technically part of a school. That is the main character of an anime called Blue Exorcist.
Okay.
He is a part of a school for exorcists of various kinds, and they do fight demons, well, devils, but same difference in that. But yeah, you were pretty close.
Okay. Got it. I used some context clues on this one.
That's your Genki Pro tag.
Gosh, I wonder who this could be. Is this Inuyasha from the award-winning, Oscar-winning anime Inuyasha?
The award-winning Oscar anime that should have been named Sesshomaru?
The award-winning anime that should have been named Fushigi Yugi, because it's basically the same anime. We know who that is. Okay, this is Levi McGarden. What's the vibe I'm getting here? Okay, so we don't have anime mom ponytail. I feel like, God, anime is misleading, and this is a very bright, very like cutesy picture. So I don't think this is anything like a reverse harem situation. I feel like this is an anime that goes very dark very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And this character in particular, Levi McGarden, I feel like there's not a lot of context clues on this one. We've got a flower. Name's got McGarden in the name. Is this going to be like one of those animes kind of like Dungeon Meshi where it's just a fun, good time? And this character in particular is like it has magic, can control plants and stuff. Is that where, how far off am I? Is this just like a cutesy, good, fun time anime, but goes like dark really fast? Yeah.
Do you actually want to know?
This is my guess. I'm not going to guess the name of the anime because I'm not really sure, but.
Okay. So this is a character from Fairy Tail.
Okay.
She is, so you don't know about Fairy Tail. I haven't tried to get you into Fairy Tail because Fairy Tail is, I mean, it's a very straightforward story, but it's a lot of fan service. Like, it is a very fan servicey anime.
Got it.
She is a mage. She uses letter magic.
Letter magic, not plant magic. I would have thought flowers and stuff.
Nope. She uses letter magic.
Interesting.
But yeah, that's a lady from an anime called Fairy Tail.
Okay.
I'm kind of shocked that I know.
Is it a cutesy anime or does it go dark real fast?
It's very much a like. Did you ever watch Rave Master?
No.
It's a shonen. It's a shonen
got
anime.
It. Okay, it's a shonen.
You got your Genki Pro tag. You got your tournament arcs, your power scaling, all that fun stuff. Yeah.
All right, next. Another Naruto. The headbands give it away. They all have those headbands.
Do give it away.
Tamari, I like her. I love her vibe. I feel like she's your bullies you but you like it character. Is still alive. Has not died.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So we know this is Naruto.
What do you think? What kind of powers do you think she uses?
Oh, okay. With a giant fan?
Yeah, what kind of powers do you think she uses?
Wind?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Does she control wind?
Do you want to know?
Yeah, we're at the end. So Naruto vibe is bullies you and you like it, is still alive, has wind powers.
That is pretty spot on.
Yeah, did I get that one right?
Yeah, she does use wind powers.
Gaara. I know this character, but Is this Naruto too? Naruto? He doesn't have a headband though. I recognize this art style. This is Bleach.
It's not, yeah, that's a Bleach. Is that a Bleach?
This is a Bleach. With the big canister on the back, I'm thinking fire powers. Your typical tsundere.
Oh, okay.
Kind of grumpy, kind of standoffish. Has a tragic backstory. I think he's still alive. I don't know that Gaara dies. Yeah.
So you were right the first time. This is a Naruto character.
This is Naruto too?
Yeah,
he doesn't have a headband. Naruto, where's... I'm being told by Brandon that it's on the belt.
Yeah, look at his, the belt that holds his gourd.
Okay.
It's tied to the bottom of it.
Oh, that sneaky little bitch. Look at it, it's right there.
Yep. So he uses sand. He's a sand guy. The gourd is full of sand.
Oh my god, we're gotta zoom back out. Sorry,
boy,
guys.
What are you doing here? What is going on?
Okay, there we go.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he uses sand. The gourd is full of sand. The gourd is sand. Yeah. He is standoffish. One would say psychopathic at this point
Oh,
in his character arc.
okay. So I was wrong on anime, I was wrong on powers, and I kind of got standoffish, right? A
You
little
kind
bit,
of got
but
standoffish, right? Yeah. He is alive. He is still alive.
now I'm gonna have to be looking all over for those frickin'
Yeah.
headbands because not
You
all
see-
of them
do
wear
you-
them.
Do you see his eyeliner?
Yeah.
So that's not eyeliner.
What is that?
That's bags under his eyes because he doesn't sleep.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's a fun guy. Everyone likes Gara. Gara's pretty great.
Incredible. I'm trying to get this like centered in my little clip thing here,
I
but
miss this design for him. He looks so much better with that design.
all right.
Anyway.
Oh, we got Jiraiya again. Goku.
Yep,
but
Jiraiya.
this isn't your typical Goku. This is a different Goku.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't the Goku that I know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we have some sort of stick, we have some sort of weapon. We've got big Bishy vibes going on from this. I'm gonna say that this is a Hunter x Hunter. And I'm only going off of this because he's got some sort of tabard on, and I feel like the Hunter x Hunter has tabards. I don't know if they like all the clans have tabards.
Nope.
Nope. I'm sticking with it. Hunter x Hunter, he's got a stick, so he fights with this stick, and this character is dead.
I don't know who this character is.
You don't know this character?
I don't know this character.
Chat,
I
who's
do
this
not know
character? Who's that anime? Brandon doesn't know either. Let's search with
Yeah,
Google
no.
Lens.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know this Goku.
You don't know this Goku. This is
I don't know this Goku.
Son Goku. Goku has been Sanzo's companion. When the series first begins, what anime is it though? It's an older. It is a Bishi. It's a Bishonen. I got that part right. I was like, this is Bishi art. This is like, it's got to be like early 90s.
Yeah. No, the art style is definitely 90s or 80s.
I'm trying to find the name of the anime.
Sayuki Genjo Sanzo. I'm looking it
Sayuki.
up. I'm finding it right now.
Okay, so it's from an anime named Sayuki.
Yep.
Okay, I did get the Bishi part right.
Yep.
Shanks, this is One Piece.
That is a One Piece.
I've never seen One Piece, but I can tell this is a One Piece.
Yep, that's Shanks. Do you want to try and guess what Shanks does?
I'm gonna try and guess what Shanks does because all the One Pieces have like special powers, don't they? I feel like
not
with the
all of
name
them at all.
Shanks and being a One Piece, I feel like he can like manifest blades.
Yeah?
Can he summon knives?
Do you want to know?
And
Are we at
I
that
don't
point?
and I don't think he's alive. I think he died.
Okay. All right, so Shanks here is your classic, like, driving force mentor character for Luffy, for our main antagonist.
Really?
He's not really a mentor, though. He's
That's
never
what
really
these-
taught him anything.
He's
He's an idol. No, he is an idol. He is the person that Luffy wants to be like the most in the world.
Okay.
He is, and yeah. As far as powers go, we don't know a lot. They haven't really shown off what Shanks can do very much. He doesn't have a devil fruit, we know that. So he has no devil fruit power.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've just been informed by Jen in the chat that Jen has posted a few in the Discord. So let's switch over to, I'm gonna try to pull these up in the Who's That Anime. Let's do a few of these because you guys
Yeah,
have
let's
been
do it. I'll
submitting them.
contribute.
Okay. So this is the very first one that was submitted into What's That Anime? We've got a sword. We've got a hot lady. We've got some sort of like maybe captain's hat. Do we have any like, is this religious motif going on here? I'm thinking that this is a mech anime and she's got the sword just because it's cool. And sometimes they fight things without their mechs. I think her vibe is like that woman that's like very, very strict and you know, she'll put her boot on you kind of a situation, but you
Oh,
like
yeah.
it. And I'm also thinking antagonist. I don't think she's a good guy. I could not tell you what anime this is from though. Okay, do we know what anime this is? What is this from, you guys? How close was I? Are there mechs? She just gives off big, like, she's the bad guy, but I'm okay with it vibes. Like, if she kills me, I'm fine with it. Why the protags would be fighting against her, I have no idea. Just give in.
I mean, you're very much not wrong. So
The vibes are legit on that one. Okay.
there's a lot of Dom that goes into this character.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of her theme.
Nice.
Yeah, it's that and ice.
Oh, she's got ice powers.
She has ice powers. Yeah.
Amazing. So probably no mechs.
No mechs. No mechs in this one.
Okay.
Yep.
The vibes were easy to read on this one. Something about the stance. The fact, okay, so usually, body language lesson here, usually when your arms are crossed in front of your chest, it's like a defensive thing. But she's drawn in such a way that she's not slouching her body backwards. She's very much like pushing her titties up and like her torso is pushed forward. So it's very much a like, I'm more powerful than you kind of a stance.
Yeah. So she's essentially, so her name, I'll just do it real quick. Her name is Esdeath.
Okay, good. Cool.
She is from the anime Akame ga Kill.
Okay.
She is the leader of the Jaegers, which is like the elite task force special police squad. She's the leader of the secret police, kind of.
Okay, got it.
But not so secret. She has a thing for our main protagonist. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's do our next one that's in Discord, which is this smiley axe man here. This feels like a One Piece. I don't know what it is. This feels like a One Piece. I could be way wrong.
What do you think his powers are, Avon?
What do I think his powers are with his axes? I feel like he's got like some sort of I don't know. I feel like he can turn into something else. It's giving me I can turn into a big beastie thing vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this a One Piece though?
Do you want to know?
Yeah.
This is not a One Piece. So this character is from one of my favorite anime. This is from Vinland Saga.
Oh, that's right.
So he's a Viking.
He doesn't have any powers. He's just good at fighting.
He's just really good at. His name is Thorkel the Tall.
I don't think I got far enough to meet this character.
You did not. You did not get to Thorkel yet. He is my favorite character from Vinland Saga. He is just a big doofus. He's very large. He's like the most physically large character in the show. And he just likes to fight. He's a fight man.
He's just a fight man. I love that.
Yeah.
This one has been submitted by Neuromancer. We don't get a lot of context clues in this image. Not a whole lot at all. In fact, it looks like this character probably does have like, I feel like this character does have like a standard outfit or uniform or signifying things that they're wearing, but I'm getting this is the bathhouse episode and he's in a robe.
Oh my gosh.
Is what I'm getting from this. So I don't get a whole lot about this character, but I'm gonna guess it's like a Naruto situation where this anime is about like fighting each other. And this man is just very tired. I don't think he's still alive. I think he's dead. I think he died.
So we have Neuro in the chat. I'm gonna let Neuro just take this.
Neuro, what, give me, how far off am I on this with the very few, is this from an episode where it's like a bathhouse episode and he's just wearing a robe and you don't get his headband or anything? Is this a Naruto thing? Naruto? There's a better photo in Discord. Okay, we're getting a better one. Let me scroll down and see it. Is it the last one? We've got an updated photo. Okay. A little bit of context here. He dies, yes. I got that right. He looked too depressed to live. Antagonist. This photo is giving me antagonist. This photo is giving me, I blame the main character for something that was probably out of his control, and I've spent my entire life looking for vengeance, and it's what is getting me killed. That's the vibe that I'm getting from this photo.
Oh, I know who I'm gonna post. I really, really want to know if you know this.
I don't know a lot of animes. I like anime. I've watched a handful. I don't know them very well. How far off am I of his vibe being something tragic happened in his backstory that he blames the main character for and it ends up getting him killed? Yeah, revenge. Nice. So wasn't too far off on that one.
There we go.
I'm gonna pull up this next one. I feel like her name is Nami. I don't know why. It's giving me big actually this is giving me kind of Black Butler vibes or like Loveless vibes, not in the way that Loveless was like Loveless, but like this is a character that is intrinsically tied by powers through another character where like she doesn't fight by herself kind of a situation. And this is that pivotal moment where she's giving it her all to try to support this other character. Because it's, you know, the female character is rarely ever the main character. It's like her brother or something that she's like, I'm not gonna let you die. I don't know the name of the anime, but that's the vibe that I'm getting, is that this is a fight that's at the very, very like last moments and she's just giving it her all and it's probably gonna end up killing her. How far off was I, chat? So this is Ren from RE0. Twin sister named Ram, and they work as maids close to the main character. Okay.
When you said Black Butler, I was like, well, I mean, you're pretty close to not a butler, but a maid.
A maid?
A maid.
She's not technically dead. Okay. Got it. So yeah, I wasn't too far off. I got, you know, the Black Butler vibes. Fighting with a sibling. I got kind of the butler maid issue thing. Yeah. I'll give myself a 4 out of 5, a 4 out of 10 for that one. This next one from Jen, I think I know. Is this an elfin lead?
Do you want the answer to that?
I don't think she's alive. I think this character died. This character looks very pure and like like wants to was there to really tug on the audience heartstrings, but I think this is an elfin lead. Yeah. That's my final answer.
So this is a lady named Frieren.
Okay.
Who I have told you about. I've told you need to watch this anime because I think you in particular would enjoy this. She's an elf. Her show is Frieren. That's the name of the anime.
Okay.
She was the spellcaster, like mage type character in the hero's party when the hero of her world defeated the demon lord. So she's part of the main crew, right? That beat the main bad guy.
Okay.
But in this world, elves, as in many other worlds, live thousands of years. The rest of the adventuring party were either humans or dwarves or something like that.
Okay.
So she's still very young.
Yeah.
And is still alive. And it's,
everyone else is dying.
300 years.
Oh,
everyone else is dead.
Oh,
It's been
that's
300
so
years. I think it's been
depressing.
300 years since the adventure. So now the adventure that she goes on is life after. It is the pursuit of life after doing the big thing. So once you have completed the quest for the hero and done his whole bullshit, now there is an NPC companion character who is our new protag, and it's what she doing after the big thing has happened. It's the post-adventure is now her story, kind of, if that makes sense.
Okay.
It's very good. It's very good. It like Brandon Lee said, it's the epilogue of saving the world. But it is but the epilogue for everyone else is now her main story, essentially. It's what is she doing now.
Yeah.
But this is one of those anime that started to come out where it is the logical expansion of the idea of the hero's journey. And I think that's cool. I really like that. It's a very, very neat concept.
I love that so much. Okay. Next one is another one submitted by Jen. Jen kind of went on a submission rampage in the Discord, which I love that for her. This one, there's a lot of context clues in this image. We've got some monsters, I think, that have been skewered by crystals or ice. And she's clearly in a fighting pose. So I think this is gonna be like if Pokemon went dark sort of a situation. World filled with monsters. Gotta hunt them all kind of a thing.
Okay.
If she's not the main character, I feel like she's one of the best friends of the main character. And I feel like I feel like she's still alive, but it's gotten close a few times for those emotional heartstrings. You gotta have those episodes where this character in particular may or may not live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What powers did you think she had?
It's got to do something with these crystals. Like, this has to be her thing. Whether she summons them up or she can, like, manifest them and throw them, that has to be her.
Okay. So, are you ready for the reveal?
I'm ready for the reveal.
So you are correct on the powers, kind of. Okay.
Okay.
So this character's name is I'm gonna reveal a bunch of shit about myself here.
Yep.
This is Mizori Shirayuki.
Okay.
She is from the anime Rosario Vampire.
Okay.
Which is a monster girl harem anime from the early 2000s.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Tell me more.
So I was talking about fan service and how there's nothing wrong with fan service. This is a fan service anime.
Hell yeah.
Okay. There's a little story to it. I'm not gonna lie. There's a few good fight scenes and there's a few pretty good story elements to this anime. Accented by like titties. So, like, what else is there to say?
What else is there? What else do you need?
But she's a favorite. She's a favorite of a lot of people.
Okay, we've got another one coming up is a submission from you, Paige.
It is.
Zoom out a little bit here. Okay, our context clues are blindfold, spiky hair, and high
I hope Chad
collar.
is happy that I threw this guy in here.
Is this an older anime or a new anime?
It's pretty new anime.
Is this from the Devil May Cry?
No.
Not that new?
No, not that new. Not that new. Think like 2020-ish.
2020-ish. Okay.
2020 to 2025. Well, no, 2020 to 2024, actually.
Okay, so fairly new anime. It's not going to be a Bleach or a Naruto. I don't know what
It is still current, yeah.
Okay, I don't know what anime this is from. Does the blindfold always stay on?
Do you want to know?
Yeah, I can ask a couple questions.
It does not.
It does come off. Okay. I don't have a lot of context clues for this.
No,
There's
you
a
don't.
city, there's a fence, the blindfold comes off. Okay.
I will give you this. I have told you of this anime and said that we need to watch it, and you have seen an episode of this.
So this has to do with either ghosts or demons. If I'm trying to think of animes that I've only watched a little bit of and haven't finished. Ghosts or demons. And this character in particular is one of the good guys. Not the main character, but is like part of like the team. God, I'm trying to... I feel like I know what anime this could be, because there was that one anime that we watched that one time about... There was like a boy that like died or something, and then he had to become a hunter of some kind, but I can't remember how many episodes we watched of it. Okay, the vibe is good guy on the team, is still alive, and has a big sword. That is what I'm getting right now.
Okay. So, this is Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yes, we did watch one episode. Okay.
Yep. He is the main teacher mentor character from Jujutsu Kaisen. The Jujutsu High School. He is the protagonist's team's like mentor character.
Okay.
Teacher mentor character. His power is that he's OP. So I'm not gonna get into the technicalities of jujutsu sorcery in this chat. I'm sorry, I'm just not gonna. There's a lot to dump on Avon. I'll bust it down into very simple concepts, okay? So he's got special eyes. He has special eyes.
He has special eyes. So the blindfold wasn't like a one-off thing. He wears this on occasion.
Yes, he wears this most of the time until a certain point where he just takes it off for a prolonged period for stuff.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Yeah, is the like non getting into the power set of what that is.
Here's your next one.
Yes.
Big muscle arms. Is this from your no, because we've watched the boxing anime together.
We have watched Hajime no Ippo.
We have watched the boxing anime like all the way through together.
No, we haven't. No, we
No, I
haven't.
thought we finished it.
No, no, there's so much more Ippo. You watched season 1.
Oh! I thought we finished it. Okay. This man is giving me big, God, what is the archetype for this?
This is a Bara character, I'll give you that.
Bara?
He's a Bara character.
Definition? Can I have that in a sentence?
Good-hearted, hunky, big, buff
That's
dude
what
with
I was
lots
going
of
for.
body hair.
Yeah, that's what I was going for. I couldn't think of what that archetype was called. Is Bara?
Yeah.
Okay. What anime would this be in?
You have not seen this one.
I haven't seen a lot of animes.
Yeah.
I don't think it's one of the big 3.
Nope.
This anime is a slice of life anime, and he's definitely not one of the main characters, but he shows up in several episodes. And he has the biggest crush on a female character in it, and it's really cute. And there's a lot of will they, won't they.
Mm-hmm.
But she's like almost like not his, like from the outsider's perspective, like not his type. Like she's probably like quiet and bookish. That's what I'm getting.
Okay. What's his powers?
He has powers?
What's his powers? What do you think his powers are? Everyone's got powers.
He's good at punch.
So this is Alexander the Great.
Wait, like
Yeah.
like
Uh,
like the Alexander the Great?
This is Iskandar. This is Alexander the Great.
Oh my god.
The historical figure Alexander the Great.
Are you serious?
I am completely serious.
Paige, what the
from
fuck?
one of my my
What?
favorite anime.
What the fuck? Hold on. There's an anime that features Alexander the Great, like the historical figure Alexander the Great.
There's an anime series that features many historical figures in very interesting depictions of them. In very historically inaccurate depictions of them,
And
such as Alexander the Great in this one.
But he's wearing just like a t-shirt.
He is, because it's set in the modern day.
Okay.
So this is from Fate Stay Night. The Fate series is an anime series about wizards who can summon the spirits.
Oh,
the spirits
I know of this anime.
Yes, Fate is a trip.
You have told me of this anime.
I have, because I love this anime.
They summon in historical figures to fight each other.
They do. It is fun to just go.
We've
That's Alexander the
watched
Great.
a few episodes.
We have watched a few episodes of this.
Because
yeah,
the fun
yeah.
part of watching this anime is when the character pops up on the screen is trying to guess which historical figure they are.
He's probably my favorite
Incredible.
character in Fate. Yeah, I love Alexander.
The next one up in
Iskander.
Discord, I actually know, but I'm gonna pull it up so you can see it.
Ah.
This is from
Oh, yes.
this is from Delicious in Dungeon or Dungeon Meshy. This is the elf character in that particular anime. It's an anime about eating dungeon monsters. It's an adventuring party that goes through. There's like a big dungeon or something that you have to go. I don't remember like if it's a tower or something like that. They have to go down in. But the whole point is that they're going in to rescue a fallen party member who ends up getting turned into a thing. But the whole thing is about the recipes that you can make from dungeon monsters, which I've been trying to get every single one of my TTRPG parties to do since I started DMing.
Yeah.
Eat the monsters you fight, you guys. It's funny.
Yep.
I don't know her
It
name,
is funny.
but she's
You
got
loved that character.
she has anxiety.
She does have anxiety.
She has
does have anxiety.
She has anxiety.
This is Marcel.
Marcel, that's right. She has anxiety.
Yep,
She
we love
does.
her.
She starts out not wanting to eat the monsters because she thinks it's gross, but she warms up
Yep.
to the idea eventually, and
Her
she's
so much.
just a sweet, good bean.
Yeah.
All right, the next one that we have up is from Brandon Lee. Now, there's 2 characters in this image, so I don't know which one you want me to try to guess.
Brandon Lee has said for reference, my post is about the male character.
Oh! Never mind. You answered my question as I was asking it. So it's about the male character. Okay, so we've got a stadium, and lady has
Hayden,
a
I'm
sword.
sending you a thing, but don't pay attention to it. I just need to download this image.
Okay. I'm thinking that the guy on the ground is our main character, and he's our, like, hopelessly useless main character that wants to be a hero and is trying his very best to be that. So he's joined like a fighting thing where they hold tournaments. And he almost loses every single match and then does some stupid I'm the main character bullshit every single time and manages to win. He's also never seen boobies in his life. How far off am I, Brandon? Feel free to lick, Nate. Did I hit the nail on the coffin? Hell yes. For the way he wants to be portrayed. Okay, okay. He is the most OP character in the show? Does he have that main character, what is it called? Plot armor, where he'll never actually fail at anything? He works in the darkness. Oh, got it. Okay, so he is OP, but he tries to be a no-name background character in public. I love that. What is his true image? Is the one you just posted that just popped up with the sword and the purple, is that his true image? Because I'll pull that one up to show everybody that's watching. Okay, so this is his true image. Let me zoom out so you guys can get the full vibe. Got it. Okay, so that's the same character? The dumbass with the bloody nose is this kid. Got it. Okay. What is the anime? Eminence of Shadow. Good to know. This fun game of Who's That Anime is also a great way to introduce other people to different animes.
Uh-huh.
Eminence in Shadow. Okay, so Eminence in Shadow. I know this character. Paige, where do I know this character from?
Boy, oh boy, I wonder where you know this character from.
No, I know this character. Like, in my heart of hearts, I know this character.
Do you want me to tell you?
I've seen this anime.
Yep.
Yes, can you tell me? Because I know this.
So this is from Wolf's Rain. Does the name ring any bells?
It kind of does. Doesn't he?
So this is an early 2000s
Don't
anime.
they turn into wolves or something?
They do turn into wolves.
That scar on his chest ends up being like part of his fur pattern.
Yes, that's
correct. I have seen this anime, not with you, but like in my life, I have watched this anime.
Yep.
Oh my god.
This is a very classic do you want to cry and feel sad anime.
I'm getting visceral flashbacks.
Mm-hmm. So this is Sume, which means claw.
Yeah, because, oh my god, you guys, I'm having feelings right now. I remember watching this and absolutely just in my feelings. I'm going to pull up an image of the actual, if I can get it to pull up. Open link in new tab. Oh my... I'm speechless right now that you have drudged up this visceral teenage memory for me. I remember, like, looking for this on the internet to watch it totally legally.
Yep.
I need to watch that anime again. We are watching that in the Discord channel.
Sure. It's a great anime.
100%. I don't think... Here, you guys, Wolf's Rain. You guys can just watch me Google this. This sheet was my jam. This right here.
Yep. Wolf's Rain was great. Wolf's Rain was definitely top tier. I'm gonna feel really sad while I watch this anime. Yeah.
But like it was perfect too, because all of the characters you instantly liked, and then when the writers would just beat the shit out of them over and over and over again, you were like, but my babies. But my babies though. And then you'd have really cute moments where like they would just be doing like cute wolf stuff. Yep.
Well, if I remember right,
like look at this shit. Look at this shit right here. This is adorable.
If I remember right,
but then you'd
this
get these
anime
scenes.
was a combination of like environmentalist stuff.
Yeah.
Like environmentalist themes with just hot anime boys. Because it was wasn't it like they were the last wolves or something like that? Or some of the last wolves or something?
We're going to find out when we watch it in the Discord, because we're absolutely watching this again. Cheza
I remember Cheza, yeah.
Cheza was unlocked things.
Yeah.
And oh god, what was the main character's name? Was it Kiba? Was Kiba the main character?
Kiba, yep.
Kiba always trying to protect Cheza was like Chef's Kiss, my jam. I had these books. I had the manga.
Hell yeah.
Sorry, chat. I'm in my feels right now. Yeah, no, you have unlocked memories with
I
this.
kind of figured I would.
With that
I'm not gonna lie.
with that image of that man, you have unlocked some visceral memories. Okay, we've got a new image up. This one was submitted by Jen again. Is this official art, Jen, or is this fan art? I'm just trying to figure out if the art style is a choice or is it part of the vibe. I can't believe you unlocked Wolf's Rain from my memory. Holy shit. This is official art. Okay. We got a uniform, but it doesn't look like a school uniform. It looks like almost like a government employee uniform. We got a little star on the belt. I'm using context clues here. I'm thinking like lieutenant on some sort of, not ship, but like a lieutenant in an organization of some kind who like has scary ass mind powers. Looks like a cinnamon roll can kill you with her mind sort of a vibe. I don't think she's still alive. How far off am I? Kirisu Mikasi from Steins Gate. She's a
Yep.
neuroscientist, part of a group of misfit characters that accidentally make a time machine using a microwave.
Yep.
Incredible.
Yep. Steins Gate is great.
A time machine from a microwave.
Yeah. No, Steins Gate's awesome. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Anyways. All right, so time machine lady. Neuroscientist creates time machine. I was not close at all. Paige has submitted this fella. This guy's not from Ippo, is he? No. I'm trying to decide from the art style if he's one of the big three. If he's a One Piece or not.
I don't know. Who could he be?
I'm gonna go with he's a One Piece. And I'm gonna go with
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with he doesn't have any fruit powers and he's mad about it.
Okay. Okay. You know, not everyone in One Piece has devil fruit powers, right? Like, it's kind of a thing that a lot of people don't.
But this guy specifically is mad about it.
Okay. All right.
Alright,
So
who is he?
This is Kuwabara.
Okay.
This is Kuwabara from Yu Yu Hakusho.
Dang it!
Yep. He's one of our main cast of characters. He's a good boy. He's the best boy.
He's a good guy? I was not
He's a
getting good guy from this
He
image.
is the best character. This is the best character. I don't care what anyone says. This is the best character in Yu Yu Hakusho.
Incredible.
He is besties / rivals with the main character of Yu Yu Hakusho. He's a delinquent with a heart of gold. He raises kittens in his downtime.
What?
He loves his sister, and is your classic delinquent, like, just great person character. He is a delinquent with a heart of gold. His power is he can create an energy sword. He is spiritually sensitive, so he can see ghosts and
Mhm.
shit. And he has the ability to manifest a sword out of his own spiritual energy. He becomes like, okay, if you took a paladin and you gave them nothing in intelligence, like negative intelligence, okay, but all of the normal, lawful, good-hearted paladin shit with like divine smite and everything like that continued in, that's what this guy is. That is this character.
Incredible.
They gave him a sword for a reason, okay? He eventually gets to the point with that sword that it can cut through dimensions.
Amazing.
And it's real cool. It's real cool ability. But
I need Paige to pick one number 1 through 5.
let's go with
Because there's
let's go
5 more
with-
submissions in Discord, so I'm gonna just pick one randomly.
Let's go with 4. 4.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Our last submission that we're gonna do for this episode of Who's That Anime comes from Jen again.
Oh, Jen, I love you. Fuck yeah, let's go.
Is this Joan of Arc just in an anime? Because I feel like this is
no, but
this
you're,
is
you're
Joan of
not
Arc in an
far
anime.
off. You're not far off.
I feel like this is a woman who is a knight or wants to be a knight and just really, really loves God and gets
Yeah.
visions and is just fighting for the good in the name of Jesus.
boy.
How
Okay,
far off am
alright.
I?
So this is Claire.
Okay.
Her name is Claire. She is from the anime Claymore. This is one of my favorite anime when I was in high school. I fucking loved this anime.
Claymore.
Um,
Okay.
She is part of a group of women who are like, you know, witchers?
Yeah.
They're kind of like that, but they're all women.
Yeah.
She's got, we're gonna call them demon powers that they're given by getting imbued, surgically injected, I believe,
Okay.
with monster parts, kind of. They all develop special powers based on this. They have there's a move set sort of like who can do what and to what degree. And she's fucking cool. She is kind of she is your protag. I enjoyed Claymore because Claire is not super overpowered. In fact, to the point where she gets her ass kicked
All the time.
a lot in that anime. There are other characters who are very overpowered compared to her, and you get a nice hero's journey of her trying to gain power and get stronger. Unfortunately, because of the way the power set works in this anime, if you get too strong and can't control yourself, you turn into a demon lady and you become a cannibalistic monster.
It's kind of fucked up. That's kind of fucked up.
It's kind of a fucked up anime / manga.
Nice.
It's real cool though.
All right, cool. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me, for just kind of hanging out and playing a fun new game that I invented. We're gonna go back and look at some Wolfstrain pictures. I'll leave you with this. Is this Naruto too? Naruto? He doesn't have a headband though. I recognize this art style. This is Bleach.
It's not.
This fun game of Who's That Anime is also a great way to introduce other people to different animes. Wolf's Rain.
Wolf's Rain was definitely top tier. I'm gonna feel really sad.
100%. Chef's Kiss, my jam. Wolf's Rain. Feelings right now? Look at some Wolf's Rain. Wolf's Rain.